How long is too long without going before I need to worry? Chances are you've experienced this uncomfortable scenario, defined as having fewer than at some point every year. In fact, when you're constipated, finding relief is probably the main thing on your mind. But you also, despite, there's no need to worry about dying or having your intestines explode, says White. Constipation becomes dangerous when you develop a bowel obstruction from impacted, but that generally occurs in people who have underlying health issues, like Parkinson's disease. Usually. As for when you should get worried about your lack of poop, that really depends on. Some people really only have bowel movements several times a week, says Dr. Robert Glatter, emergency physician at Lenox Hill Hospital. This could be a sign of a bowel obstruction. When this happens, White says you'll most likely know if your feces are impacted because it will feel like there's something stuck at the opening of your anus. Both Glatter and White recommend taking action before it gets to this point. Begin by eating. White says it's safe to try laxatives twice before seeking medical help, but cautions against making it a part of your bathroom routine. People.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.